Good morning. It's Friday, September 20th, so it must be time for another update from your North Carolina Medical Society. Well, it's been another busy week at the General Assembly, but first I want to talk to you about something that happened on the congressional level. We want to say a big congratulations to Dr. Greg Murphy, who won the 3rd Congressional District election last week. But was sworn in this Tuesday. So we are so excited to have a doctor in the House in our congressional seat. So very excited that he won with over 61% of the vote. It's one of the largest House districts in our state, representing 17 counties. So if you're in the eastern half of the state, there's a high likelihood that Dr. Murphy will be your congressman. So congratulations to NCMS member, physician Dr. Greg Murphy. We are so excited to have you in the House. Now back to what's happened in the General Assembly this week. House Bill 655, North Carolina Health Care for Working Families. Now, this is a bill that we've talked to you about pretty much all of session. It's been one of our top priority bills to move. So after the budget situation happened last week, you may remember that we told you that this bill was pulled from the House calendar and was sent back to Health Committee. Well, that Health Committee meeting happened this week, so it actually got some amendments to the bill. Some things we want to point out to you is that it extended the time period from 90 to 120 days that people would be eligible to be dropped off, as well as adding immunizations to the list of requirements of services that people would have under this program, as well as changing the definition of caregiver and a few other amendments. But if you want the full summary of what's happened and what's changed in that committee, be sure to look at our blog. Now, the next step for this bill is likely to be either rules or on the floor. We're still a little unsure of where it will go next. So to be determined, are unsure of the timeline, and we're also unsure of the schedule of next week. There has been some conversation on the House not having votes next week. The Senate did announce that they won't be back until September 30th. So to be determined if the House will continue to meet and if they will move that bill. But do want to point out to you, if House Bill 655 and insurance coverage and covering more lives in North Carolina is something that you are passionate about, be sure to connect with your House member this weekend and into next week on educating them on why this is important to you and your patients. Also, one more thing before we wrap up, don't forget to register for the NCMS LEAD conference that's coming up. You won't want to miss that, so be sure to register. Hope you have a great weekend, and we look forward to talking to you next week.